Here are some of the top financial scams that target seniors. Sweetheart scams.
Probably some of the worst that I see are the romance scams, because they tend to keep people on the hook for a longer period of time, and they keep asking them for additional money. So at the end of the day, we don't even know what the entire financial loss would be.
Lottery or sweepstakes scams.
Someone will call and say, hey, you've won the lottery, you've won Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes, but you need to send us this fee in advance in order to claim your money.
Investment scams.
But if someone's encouraging a senior to go with the real estate investment and walk away from the normal retirement stocks, bonds, money markets, that's a reason to be concerned. If somebody says there is absolutely no risk to this investment, that's a huge red flag, because every investment has risk.
IRS or Social Security scams.
We had that IRS scam go, that has happened for so many years now. They would call you and say, I am so-and-so with the IRS. All you have to do is verify information. The Social Security scam is a very popular one right now. They would call people and say that there's a legal issue, and that if they don't give them the right Social Security number, they will have their Social Security card confiscated and so on.
Grandparent scams.
So we had an elderly client that was contacted via phone by a fraudster, and he claimed to be a sergeant, said her grandson was in jail, and that she would need to pay cash in order to get him released from jail. And they placed a phone call to the grandson and discovered she was in fact being scammed.
Service scams.
We had a gentleman a few years ago, he was into a home improvement fraud. And so what he would do, like I said, is he'd go door to door and he'd convince people they needed work. He would get their checks, he would get their money. He had a gambling addiction, he would go and blow it. I think we had him for about $150,000 to $200,000 with different people.
Check cashing scams.
There was this fraudulent group out of Georgia, and they would drive all the way here. They would pick up homeless people off the street and give them these fake checks and send them inside the banks. And then they take off with the money, and you're the one that's left responsible.
Charitable donations.
The client gets a large volume of mail from different organizations that appear like they're with the Social Security Administration, they appear like they're with Medicare, and they're asking for money. They're saying, give us this money so we could save Medicare. And so the clients will then send out checks, $10, $15, $20, $50 at a time.